with our prayers, what a delightful smell. Golden censer, golden altar, call it Raphael. Yeah.
Send us some prayers, they fly. Hoping Messiah can hear them on high. Vengeance, I can't even lie. I look at these heathens and want them to fry. I look up the Abba and hollow, Father, I need all these demons to die. For Satan perpetuated hatred daily, I want all their babies to cry. The way that they treated us, they wore out the saints, defeated us. Robbed the land, they depleted us. All these dead bodies, they deleted us. So they gotta be punished for all of their evil assumptions. To fight against God, he breaking them down with that iron and rod. I know you don't like the odds, but we gotta get even. Morning and noon plus morning and evening. Prayers don't cease, it's always a reason. Earth made for the salt, my God like it's seasoned. Breaking their leases, the world is ours. All this space made for the stars. Lord, heal my wounds, please heal these scars. Hear my petition, please hear my cause. The dragon's claws ain't as sharp as this sword. Plucking strings, yeah, I'm striking the chord. Christ the King, yeah, that's my Lord. 144, no, we keep it scored. You can check the books, yeah, it's all in the records. Making diamonds so we up out of pressure. Watch his back, it ain't hard to tell. Prayers in the mail, ask Raphael. Woo!
He opened the seventh seal and there was silence in heaven. I saw an angel stand at the altar, we praying for violence from heaven. The incense smoke mixed with our prayers, what a delightful smell. Golden censer, golden altar.
You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't even try.
Yes, sir. Check the magic on. Yeah.
Check. Two. Mic check. Microphone
That's
checker.
fire.
Microphone
Yeah.
checker.
Yeah.
We in the building. All praise to the Most High. Y'all know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock on the
Yes,
dot.
sir.
7:03, 7:04, somewhere around that time. Y'all know we black. We turning into Israelites. So all praise to the Most High. But it's time for the Lions Den Radio Show as always. My favorite show of the week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's yours too. All praise, call in, let us know. But y'all know what time it is. Today's topic is heretics and heroes. Heretics and heroes. So before we get into the topic, y'all know how we like to do it on the Lions Den Radio Show. We like to see how everybody week went. And we're going to start to my left with the man, 23 years in the league, LeBron James, a.k.a.
Yes, sir. Brian James.
Y'all crazy. Hey, all praises, man. We was good. You know what I mean? I can't complain. I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking right here. All praises to the Lord.
Yeah.
But yeah, week was fast, man. I to be honest, bro, when we get to the Lions Den, I try to think about what happened throughout my week.
Right.
But I can never really,
think about it.
you know what I'm saying? Because, throughout the week, I want to talk about work, but, we do the work of the Lord. Every Monday, hey, I ain't going to lie to you. Every Monday, bro, it goes down. You know what I'm saying? In Orlando, Florida.
Right.
We got a nice little camp spot, you know what I'm saying? By the
y'all been getting it in, huh?
Oh, yeah. That little spot been live.
That was this week, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Monday.
Yeah, that was
I
fire.
just saw the videos of y'all teaching. I say, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people out
yeah.
there. It's a little bus terminal.
I'm coming this week. That's the new bus stop?
Yeah, that's the new one.
Not that one.
That's the one over there.
Oh, the links. The links.
That's the one in Rosemont.
Okay.
But yeah, they redid it up or whatnot. But it'd be a lot of people out there on a weekday.
Right.
But yeah, for the most part, man, my week was straight, man. I can't complain. All praises to the Lord.
You gotta tell the story about the brother, man. Like
Monday. Monday, you had a guy ran up to the camp, and what was he talking about? Also, how he was dealing with him at first.
So he was trying to say the people that went into slavery on cargo slave ships in Deuteronomy 28, they are not the same people today.
Yeah.
So he on that same doctrine that one lady was talking about.
Yeah, and then he tried to separate them from the same people that came out of Egypt. So I was like, bro, I went and showed him, like, look, the children of Israel, like, these are the same people that was in Egypt, went through crossed the sea, went through the wilderness, and then the Lord, delivered them, right? So I was showing the brother, when we got into the wilderness, we got the commandments. So he agreed everything up until the point. And then I went read slave ships. He was like, yeah, you can't prove that. That's us.
Yeah.
What?
I'm like, bro, you dumb as hell. So
Come on.
I dealt with him for a minute. Then the officer came up and dealt with him. He didn't understand that Deuteronomy 28, it was a prophecy that these things would happen. So, it was the brother just don't read. You know what I'm saying? When somebody don't read, you just got to take baby steps with them and show them, you know, so.
Yep.
You gonna learn today?
Oh, yeah.
About that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Because he was also trying to separate. He was like, oh, that happened 2000. You telling me that happened 2000? That shit was more than that.
He said the Lord delayed his judgment.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, for the most part, my week was straight, man. Happy to be here right now. It's going down the major way. I know somebody gonna mention what happened today, so
I can't get I can't find the link. Y'all got the link?
Yeah, I found it.
IUIC Orlando.
Yeah, it's up there.
All right. Officer Eliezer, how was your week?
Hey, shalom cap, shalom family. Most high Christ bless. I remember absolutely nothing of the week, but it was a solid week.
You had that quiet.
We made it here. You know, time as Officer Anataya brought out. Time slows down when we're at LIONZ.
Right.
You know, I get the opportunity to sit down with the captains, sit down with the officers, and really dig into the scriptures and see what's going on with the world. I know yesterday we got cussed clean out of camp. Cussed out.
In Spanish?
Sister was upset. Yeah.
English and Spanish.
She saw red. She saw us. She saw no purple. She saw no gold. She saw red. All she saw was the word Israel, and she lost it.
Over it.
She said, I'm for Gaza, the hell with Israel.
Yeah.
And she thought that was what we stood for.
She didn't even know.
She didn't even get a chance. No.
Hey.
Wow.
And she was out of the tribe of Asher, man. It's wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, Colombian
Crazy work.
sister. So, you know, we did that. The Northern Kingdom camp was a success. We were able to bring it out to the people. So all praise to the Most High. We're going to do the same thing today.
All praises.
Yes, sir.
All praises. Officer Lahad, how was your week?
Cap, the week was great. All praise to the Most High. The week was great. Started my week Sunday teaching daily bread.
Right.
And I started this week teaching daily bread.
What you talking about today?
Today topic was seeing the spiritual man first. You know, how we gotta be able to identify that the spirits that our brothers and sisters deal with, and the spirit on ourselves, and we got to make sure that we studying these spirits and making sure that we know how to properly deal with them,
right? And
not allowing them spirits to get you out the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, great class this morning. I'll praise to the Most High. But last week, that what Officer Eliezer was talking about, that was the highlight of my week, because we it's been like a month since we've been out to Kissimmee to do Northern Kingdom camp, and it was on fire. It started out a little slow, but when that sister came out, 30, 40 people were just looking, you know, so the eyes came to the camp. We taught a decent amount of people at that camp, and then we actually got kicked out of that spot and went to another spot. And then the owner came out after we set up and started teaching, was like, hey, my name David, you know, I want to introduce myself. You know, it's churches that come out here and teach all the time. I ain't got no problem with y'all. I'm the owner. But just let y'all know, if the police come, just say y'all didn't know.
Right.
So he was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all praise the dude. He said, I ain't got no problem. Y'all can set up here whenever y'all want to. So, you know, we found another spot the same day, and a lot of people came to the camp. So, you know, just being able to see how we definitely need it in Kissimmee, you know, it hopefully it motivate the brothers to want to go out there and do more things. So all praise to the Most High. Lord's will, he opened up doors in Kissimmee.
Right.
That's right.
Si, senor.
All right. So
Your week, Cap.
my week was good. What did I do this week?
Right.
I don't know, man. My week was good. I'm here, man. That's all that matters.
All
I know I was
praises.
pushing the truth and keeping the commandments.
That's right.
Taking care of my kids and my wife. So we was good. But I'm pushing right now. I'm trying to push my social media presence more. I gotta make it happen. So
That's right.
trying to push this truth, put Bishop on a different level. We got to get Bishop on every single platform possible.
Right.
So that's my goals for the next couple months and weeks. I want to put Bishop Nathaniel on another level.
Yes, sir.
He need to be sitting with Cam Newton, sitting with Brian Williams, sitting with all these people.
These big
Breakfast Club.
podcasts.
We got to make it happen, y'all. Israel, we got to make it happen. We got the connections. We know the people. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Our leadership, they ain't going to be here forever. They ain't going to be here forever. So we need to get it done. We all got to be pushing. We all got to be pushing to push this truth. If we don't do it, who is?
Right.
At the end of the day, if we don't do it, who is going to do it?
Right.
So all praise to the Most High. But other than that, week was good. Today, to start of the next week, but we had a funeral. Can you play that clip, please? Short little promo.
We're
from the
here
funeral.
celebrating the going home funeral of our beloved sister Sarah. We had a wonderful funeral. The brother spoke on her behalf, the sister spoke on behalf, and she was
Pause it
known
right there.
to put
Pause.
in work
Hold on,
for
go
the
back.
Most High.
I just want to show the world something real quick. Go back to our sisters in the front row. All right, pause it. So this right here, these are wives, these are mothers, these are sisters, these are young sisters and older sisters. So when people always say, "Where are the women? Where are the women?" The women are there.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't go to camp with us.
That's right.
That's it. But they there supporting. You see all the sisters decked out, looking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Even at a funeral, we looking beautiful.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. So I just want to show that because a lot of people, a lot of you sisters that watch, that catch us on the streets, y'all always like, "Where the sisters? Where the sisters?" There they go. And guess what? The sister that we honoring today, she was a woman.
That's right.
She was a woman. So guess what? You're going to get the same respect and honor that you would get anywhere else.
Right.
Even more, to tell you the truth. I can't say that because there's no honor for the black woman in this world today.
Right.
There's zero honor for the black woman of the world today.
Right.
They dress our women up like whores.
Yep.
They pass them from left to right. They don't respect you. They think they don't respect you.
Right.
All right. This is the only place where you can be a true daughter of Sarah, a daughter of the
That's
Most High
right.
God, and be treated as such.
That's
Right. Right.
So understand that. Understand that.
Cap, can I
Yeah.
back you up?
Yeah.
Can we get Philippians chapter 4 and verse 3? Because like Cap say, sisters got a role to play too. Bishop say it all the time. We came into slavery together and we gonna leave together. All right. So that
That's
means
right.
not only do the men have work to do, sisters got their job to play too. All right. Hey, read that just to show an example that even during the time of our forefathers, it was the same way. Sisters was putting in work. All right. And they got a knowledge for that. Read that.
Philippians chapter 4 and verse 3. And I entreat thee also, true yoke fellow,
Right.
help those women which labor with me,
Those women that what?
which labor with me.
So during Paul's time, he said, help those sisters that was laboring with me. All right. That's a fine example. Read on.
in the gospel, with Clement also,
Right.
and with other my fellow laborers, whose names are in the book of life.
There we go. So you got sisters that they got a job to play as well. All right. It's not just
That's
on the men.
right.
All right. Sisters stepping up. And like Cap said, this is an example right here. We just buried one of our beloved sisters that was standing for the Lord. All right. So all praise to the Most High, man. It was a beautiful thing to be a part of it today.
All praise to the Most High. Finish that promo.
Known to put in works for the Most High. She befell sickness in her later days, and the Lord took her up. So, Lord's will, we see our sister again when Christ returns.
All right. So, that's what we had this morning. So y'all can stop with all the hate group and misogynist.
Right.
Y'all hate women and y'all not about family and what? Why do y'all lie? I just don't get it. Just stop the lies. Y'all make yourself look crazy. You make yourself
Stop being
look
a
crazy.
damn fool.
So, that conclude my week. So we're gonna head into the Northern Kingdom minute. We ain't hit the Northern Kingdom in a long time. We can get straight into the topic. But I said, you know what? We can't go nowhere without Northern Kingdom. So
That's right.
I'm only delaying the coming of Christ by not giving my brother some time. So what we got today?
Yes, sir. Hey, okay, so we got the LA riots, man. I know it's been making some headline news. The ICE, the government, Donald Trump governors have been coming after our brothers and sisters, the so-called Mexicans, better known as the tribe of Issachar.
That's right.
Let's jump into that article.
Let's go.
It says riots erupted in LA after immigration raids, then tensions escalated. So what they were doing was they would set up the National Guard. Donald Trump sent them out and set them up in front of Home Depots because our people are there.
Damn.
Wow.
And next to the donut spots.
Why donuts? What the hell?
Strategically.
What the hell is donuts?
They got the cafe, cheap food, quick breakfast sandwich.
So
and
they
let's go to
know
work.
they know Northern Kingdom. They want to get their coffee before they go to work.
Damn.
Yes,
funny.
sir. So he strategically set this all up.
That's funny.
Go ahead and scroll down real
Racist,
quick.
man.
Absolutely.
He said donuts.
Yeah. So it says, what sparked the unrest? Everything began on Friday when Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Hey man, y'all gonna make
I was
Northern
finna-
Kingdom read for itself
I
too?
got you. I got
Come on,
you.
bro.
Wow,
Thank you,
no
sir.
love.
Northern Kingdom work out.
You can't say no love. You sitting right here with me.
I'm talking about me.
Say, read for yourself.
What? My bad. I got you. Bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What sparked the unrest?
Right.
Everything began on Friday when Immigration and Customs Enforcement
ICE.
Officers executed search warrants at multiple locations,
Go ahead.
including outside a clothing warehouse in the city's fashion district. A judge had found probable cause that the employer was using fictitious documents for some of its workers, according to representatives for Homeland Security Investigations and the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Correct. So they got the whole breakdown was due to employment, what they reported, and the amount of people they had working there. They just saw too much activity going on. And so the judge was like, all right, cool. Hey, let's send in the ICE, the National Guard. Let's keep going. Scroll down. Read that tear gas filled.
Tear gas filled the street as protesters confront border control personnel over the weekend.
So now we have contention, riots, violence. It's going to be the people versus who? The Border Patrol agents. That's damn martial law. That's martial law. So brothers and sisters that don't realize what times we live in, we got brothers and sisters in France that can't wear fringes. Okay? They can't keep the Sabbath. And now we got brothers and sisters here in the U.S. that are being stripped out of them being with their families. They're being separated. And so if you don't think that this is high time for us to start keeping the commandments and congregate and get right with the Lord, you're sadly mistaken. Right. Gotta get right. Gotta get right. Let's jump, if we could, I got a video real quick.
You good.
Hit that YouTube link if we could. Start at that 1 minute mark, because it said that there was tear gas, there were riots.
Right.
And while we transition over, can I get Deuteronomy 28 and verse, let's see, 30, I think it's like 36.
What you want?
25.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
Right, and this is talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. In this article, we're talking about the tribe of Issachar. We are being smitten before our enemies. Who's the enemy? Donald Trump, ICE, the government, those same people who are making laws to what? Separate your families, plot against you in front of the clothing stores, in front of the Home Depots. Read.
Right. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
So you might want to meet them head to head, but when it comes to that tear gas, the shields, the guns, the little sandbags, hey, they're going to have you guys split and run 7 different ways.
Right.
Go ahead and play that video.
Chris?
Rick, unrest in Southern California continues tonight with more clashes between protesters and federal agents and deputies and police over expanding immigration operations. Take a look at the scene behind me. This intersection here in Compton has been the scene of several street takeovers, so it is a hotspot for activity. We've seen continual fireworks going off. The police chopper is overhead. Now President Trump says he is sending the National Guard to this region. Last night we were in downtown Los Angeles, as many viewers may remember. Earlier today we were in Paramount, now Compton, all volatile locations. Chaos and calamity rocked Paramount Saturday on the second day of demonstrations against federal immigration operations in Southern California. KTLA was on the ground and in the air, capturing the explosive environment.
So pause it right there. That's what our people in LA, the tribe of Issachar, is living day in and day out. They don't have the option to go to school. They don't have the option to have the time together to want to come together and do something about this. Okay? What they're going through is having their families separated, they're being persecuted, and they're being thrown clean out of the country. So if you still got time to sit at home and tune in, you got time to come in, congregate, learn the commandments, and keep the commandments. Okay? We got to get right. Sir.
Hey, give me Lamentations 4 and 17.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you see our people right now, they don't want them in the streets. They don't want them protesting. They don't want them complaining about the conditions that they living in. It's convenient. It's convenient for America, right? For Northern Kingdom to come over here and build up all of California, all of Florida, all the different locations that they in. But when they feel like they don't need you no more, they can just tell you to get the hell out of here, right?
Sir.
Read that.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us,
as for the Israelites, read.
Our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Right, because when they going out to the street, a lot of the time our people are looking for politicians. They looking for political answers, but they're not going to get that. You can see Donald Trump sending the National Guard. He came to Puerto Rico shooting toilet paper, so he already showing you how he feel about the what do you call it, Latina community?
Latinos, yeah.
Right, read.
Yes, sir. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
America don't give a damn about you. America don't want to see you succeed, but they know. Look, we gonna go. This how we gonna do it. This they us planning. We gonna go to Home Depot and we just gonna pick these niggas up and take them back to their country. But although the Lord gave us this land, right? Because of our disobedience, we got to understand. We got to, like, when we get shot down in the street, right? When Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom, we got to look at these situations and say, what are we doing wrong? We got to examine ourselves at the same time. The Lord is trying to afflict Northern Kingdom so y'all can come back to keeping the commandments. Understand, it's going to happen even more. Y'all ain't even getting shot down in the street like Southern Kingdom yet. But I guarantee you it's going to start happening. But Lord's will, as these things continue to happen, y'all come back to keeping the laws. Read.
They hunt our steps.
They what?
They hunt our steps.
We ain't got to this point yet, but guarantee you it happened. Now they may hunt, they may come and take you from your jobs, but they ain't shooting you down.
Right.
They ain't doing what they do in the Southern Kingdom, but these things are the small birth pains that Northern Kingdom, y'all got to take heed to. These are the signs that the Lord is telling you that affliction is coming on y'all too. Read.
That we cannot go into our streets.
They don't want you in the street.
Right.
Understand. Read.
That's exactly what it is.
Is it wrong?
Yes, sir. Our end is near.
Come on.
Our days are fulfilled.
Read.
For our end is come.
Right. That's all I want on that.
So what we're seeing right here is that, guess what? You so-called Hispanics, you so-called Latinos, Latinx, y'all suffering from the same persecution that the so-called blacks are.
Right.
Because guess what? Just 30 years ago, Rodney King was going through the same thing in LA, the Rodney King riots. Now it's y'all being afflicted. You have some more on that you want to bring up?
That's it, Captain.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
So, take that off. But I'm glad we started there. So this week we had an incident happen where Bishop, y'all know it's Juneteenth. Juneteenth, they do stuff all throughout the country now. Right. It's a fake holiday that they gave us because they don't want to teach us about slavery, but then they want to give us a national holiday.
Right.
Don't make sense. Explain it to me. I don't get it. Trump trying to take away Black History Month and everything else, but they gave us Juneteenth when Biden was there because things was getting hot. Anyway, long story short, here in Orlando, we had an opportunity to showcase. It was a liberation wall that was to be put up, and one of our brothers was in the circles of conversation, and we were able to get two people up, Asada Shakur and Bishop Nathaniel.
Praises.
And lo and behold, as always, the weak black politicians crouch to white supremacy powers in the political system to remove the bishop.
Damn.
So we're going to bring some light to it because if we don't tell these stories, nobody else will. And nobody will believe us when we tell you these things if we didn't show it to you. So bring up that video, please, showing the artwork. Go back so they can see it on the screen. So you see that? They putting the mural on the wall. Putting the mural on the wall, Bishop Nathaniel, they agreed for us to do it. He put it up. Go to the next one. So you see you got Asada Shakur. You got Fred Hampton. Go back a half step so they can see Fred Hampton. Pause it at Fred Hampton. Go back. You got Angela Davis. Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton was the leader of the Black Panther Party, the chief. He's up there. Keep going. And Bishop Nathaniel. All right, you can take it off. So, we had our own artists. We put them up. We had our own slides. We made it happen. They gave us opportunity. We made it happen. So, lo and behold, we get a message saying that somebody complained, and let's read that. Pull up article. I think I labeled it article 1. And I'm showing y'all this to show y'all that the persecution that we suffer is real. Because if TD Jakes was up there, nobody would have said a word.
Nope.
If Creflo Dollar was up there, nobody would have said a word. If Anthony Philip Mitchell was up there, nobody would have said a word. Give me Hosea. Give me Hosea. I want I want is that Amos 5 and 10?
What's one, Cat?
I want they hate him. They hate him. They hate him that rebuke in the gate. Amos 5 and 10, I think it is. We suffer the persecution that we suffer because we teach the Bible.
Right.
Philip Mitchell tries to put on that he's calling out fake pastors and this and that, but he don't teach the commandments of God. Right. So you're not a true prophet of God. Understand that. Until you're telling the people to keep the commandments, you're a false prophet. You got it?
That's
yes, sir.
right.
Amos chapter 5 and verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
They what?
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate. Read.
And they hate and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
That does what?
They abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
They abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Why? Because what is the upright way? The upright way is the commandments. That's right. The laws of God. That is the strict law that God gave us. Who's the people that's teaching that? It ain't these other pastors. These preachers ain't teaching. I don't see no fringes on no pastors out here. He got a bald head, eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, not keeping the Sabbath day, and talking about he calling out false prophets.
Damn. Hey.
You're a liar. Right. Celebrating birthdays, Christmas. Where's that at in the Bible?
Right.
Anyway, read that, please.
Yes, sir.
The message that we got.
It says,
you got it?
Yes, sir. This will be a replacement for one of the two controversial portraits.
You see that? So once they got it up there, they said, hey, we got to replace these two people, which was Bishop and Asada Shakur all of a sudden.
Wow.
Read.
We'd like another male figure to keep it balanced.
So this war was supposed to be for liberation. One person today is about liberation more than Bishop Nathaniel.
Correct.
Exactly.
You tell me, show me somebody that's more about liberation today than Bishop Nathaniel. You won't find one.
Right.
You will not find one. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Can someone please refer one male who we can put on the wall that won't be controversial?
That what?
That won't be controversial?
That won't be controversial. Meaning what? Somebody ain't going to cause no problems.
Right.
Well, hold up.
All right.
Christ said you're going to suffer the same things that he suffered.
Right.
But I guarantee you put any of these pastors up here, ain't nobody going to say a word.
Nope.
And this goes to show you that your politicians, they ain't about change. Because controversy brings about change.
Right.
Can we put somebody on the wall that won't be controversial, Read?
Yes, sir. Or bring political reproach.
You see that? Or bring political reproach. Meaning what? They don't want to suffer no persecution. They don't want to go through no problems. We need people that ain't going to shake.
Correct.
Give me that in Isaiah 13 real quick about what they going to do when you really teaching the word of God, when you really standing on the commandments, and you really about change. These politicians ain't about nothing.
Nope. Right.
They ain't about changing your community. They want to stay status quo. Somebody that's not controversial and won't bring any political reproach. You think Trump stand on that? Trump don't give a damn about none of that.
Right.
Because he stand for his people.
Right.
But black politicians, we don't have any real black politicians. We have black slave masters. Right. That's what they are. They are black overseers. You got that?
Yes, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 2. Lift ye up a banner.
Do what?
Lift ye up a banner.
It wasn't even a video. It was a picture.
Right.
Just the mirror image of Bishop Nathaniel. Right. And what he stands for is too much power on this earth.
Damn.
They say, hell no.
Right.
We know that man.
Yeah.
We know him and we know what he stands for.
Yeah.
He got to go.
Yep.
Read.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
And how do you lift up the banner? Because Bishop teaching this gospel all over the world. You type in his name, you're going to see him teaching the Bible.
That's
Read.
right.
Exalt the voice.
Do what?
Exalt the voice.
Exalt the voice. Read.
Unto them. Shake the hand.
Do what?
Shake the hand. That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
That they may do what?
Go into the gates of the nobles.
Bishop got so much status, he didn't have to step in. Hey, go ahead, Cap.
Bring it out.
Hey, you know how to call in, Cap.
Yeah, what's going
How to
on?
call in. You flame these weak black people.
Right.
The weak black woman, I'm going to call her by name, Shan Rose, the so-called commissioner of Orlando, is the one that say, no, we can't put him up there.
Right.
And you know what's crazy? the head artist was an Edomite, right? She understands. She wanted to put him. She had no problem with it. The Edomite had no problem with what put him up there, know what he stands for, and actually said he deserves to stand he deserves to stand for what he stands for.
Damn.
Esau.
Wow.
And these weak black people is the ones that don't want a real leader up there.
Wow.
Asada Shakur too. They don't want. If you was a black woman, why wouldn't you want Asada Shakur up there?
Right.
Wasn't she categorized as a strong black woman?
Right.
Yep.
Our people is ridiculous, man. Hey, I'm calling for a phone blitz, man. We need to blitz the Orlando City County Commission, the phone lines, man.
Hey.
Say why? Why can you not have real leaders up on the wall, man?
Cap, give us the phone number. Cap, give us the phone number to put on the screen.
I'm gonna look up the phone number. If I have to call back, I'm gonna call back.
All right.
I'm gonna look the phone up and I'm gonna let y'all know.
All praise. Thank you for calling in.
All right, I'm gonna call back. All right.
So it says that won't be controversial, bring political reproach.
Yes, sir.
I don't have time to research. Go ahead.
Yep. We are replacing Geraldine Thompson with Erica Dunlap. She lived in Paramore and was the first black Miss Florida and went on to become the first black Miss America. Hope recommended her, and it fits with the neighborhood. So we're switching to her.
So let's pull up that picture of the interracial marriage. It said Brian and Erica. I'm guessing Erica Dunlap. Let's see who they replaced Bishop Nathaniel with. Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
Right.
Watch this. Boom. Pull it up on the screen.
The swirl.
That's who they replaced Bishop with. You see that? Wow. Take that off.
Wow.
Take the caller. Hey, Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Hey.
Yeah.
407.
Hey, IT, write this down on the screen.
Everybody listening. 407-246.
407
246 2005.
2005.
Call it tomorrow morning.
Put it on the screen, IT. Put it on the screen. Okay, good. That's it. 407-246-2005.
And blitz the phone lines. Go to Shan Rose Facebook page. What is he? District 5 Commissioner. And now, I didn't know it's re-election time right now, too. So all this is down around a re-election time. Let's phone blitz. Let's phone blitz the city of Orlando.
All praises. All praises.
That they doing.
So,
all right.
Thank you for calling in.
All right.
So that's the number right there, y'all. Write that number down. Call tomorrow and say, "Hey, I would really appreciate it if Bishop Nathaniel could be back up on the wall, because he's somebody that's a positive member of the community."
Right.
So, but what we're showing y'all is these communities, these so-called leaders, they are not about the people. They are not about the people at all. Did we finish that verse in Isaiah 13?
We did, sir.
We did.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Cap, you said they are not about the leader, right? They're not about the people.
Right.
The leaders in Orlando, when they look up who Bishop Nathaniel is, it makes them feel some type of way that this man has accomplished way more in my local city than I has ever done.
Yep.
And he don't even live here.
He don't even live here.
Hey, can I get a scripture?
Yeah. Sir.
Sirach 44:1.
The number on the screen, y'all.
Come on.
Put it like in a box, IT. Don't take away our phone number, but put it up on the like a separate box if y'all can.
Hey, give me Sirach 44:1.
The book of Sirach.
This is going into putting the picture of Bishop Nathaniel on the screen, on the wall, Sada Shakur, right? Because what they stand for. Read.
Right.
Sirach 44 and verse 1.
Come on.
Let us now praise famous men.
It said the Bible says, "Let us now praise famous men," not women who break the laws of God. Read.
And our fathers that begat us.
And our fathers that begat us. That is what we supposed to be exemplifying. If we truly care about our people, we would put positive images in front of them so that they can have something to follow. But they rather give us interracial marriage. They rather give us rap music. They rather give us all of this other trash that our children are digesting in our community.
Right.
I ain't done. Give me Galatians 4 and 16.
Yes, sir.
So now, because we shed light on the positive things that our bishop is doing, that the people has done before us, right? They got a problem with it. And the Lord got a problem with you. Read.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16.
Come on.
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Are we now your enemy?
Right.
You're supposed to be for the people.
Right.
That's what cause they got who is it? Fred Hampton, he up there, right? I'ma live for the people and I'ma die for the people because I'm with the people, right? So you're supposed to be for the people.
Yep.
Read.
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Come on.
Because I tell you the truth?
I tell you the truth that Bishop Nathaniel is changing thousands of men's lives by using this Bible.
That's
Being an example of how to be a father, how to be a husband, how to be a brother.
Right.
You understand? Read.
They zealously affect
That's
you.
all I want.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so on that note, huh? What? All right. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break, y'all. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back. Play that first music video.
You are now flying.
Southwest.
Seasons changing, we go harder. Barely get sleep, I hit the streets, I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on a mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power. Rise and shine, early grind, recognize I'm certified. 12 tribes worldwide, don't act like you ain't heard about it. I'm a young kind of fly, Babylon traumatized. Hit the block, prophesy, hit me when you down the ride. Tell me now how you figure. You rob me for everything and then break me down to an red clay be the dirt and them shackles are iron bigger. System made to enslave an intelligent mind. Listen, I got crumbs I barely eat. I got a bed I never sleep. I got a son I never see. So if I'm playing this for keeps, then he can play me for weak. And I ain't playing what I speak. They call it hatred when I'm only saying everything I see. Oppression all I ever see and it's making me mad. So every day I'm out here teaching under rebel flags until Messiah come and save me. Babylon enslaved me. Bahamas, that's what made me. But Mississippi raised me. We go harder. Barely get sleep. I hit the streets. I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on a mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power.
Look, see me rising up, you better get back. Harmless as a dove, but you still gon' feel my impact. That young lion, Simba back, nourished off the Similac. Now everything you built is at stake. Don't forget that. So much you gotta pay for. Your destruction I pray for. I do not hit women, but I'm beating on this great whore. I'm no longer ignorant, I made it out that great war. Casting down doctrines now, need I say more? Yes, man, give me my respect now. Babylon falling in my knees on her neck now. She screaming, I can't breathe, I love that sound. Know what I'm saying? You looking at a God in the flesh now. Jeremiah 49, you about to drink up that cup. No, you trembling with fear because the army rising up. Christ told me hold fast up until the day he coming. I'ma give him all I have, hoping that it's good enough.
Seasons changing, we go harder. Barely get sleep, I hit the streets, I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on a mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power.
Praises, that's the new album from Original Royalty. It has multiple artists on there. You got Juville, you got Sons of Thunder, you got Chedaya, you got KOG, a lot of different artists. That album is available right now on originalroyalty.com. That's the only place you can get it. Originalroyalty.com, y'all. We trying to change the dynamics and put the money back in our pockets because y'all know the streaming sites, they take every dime, every penny. We don't make any money pretty much when we on there.
The hell is this?
We selling the albums ourselves. Go buy the album, y'all. You buying the album does numbers for us. It does wonders for us trying to raise the money to keep the music coming. So Now, back to where we was at. Just in case you missed it, pull the picture, the video up of the painting of Bishop. You may have missed it. So what recently happened is Bishop was painted on the wall for Juneteenth. They say he was too controversial, so they took him down. Go ahead, press play. We want to show it to you. So we got facts. We ain't just making stuff up. Got Fred Hampton there. Fred Hampton, all praises, one of our leaders. We got Angela Davis, Asada Shakur, and then at the bottom you see you got Bishop Nathaniel. All right, take it off. So what they said in the first message was they wanted somebody that's not so controversial. Pull up Article 2, please. And this is to show you that these politicians, they ain't about nothing. They ain't about nothing. Read that. So this was the second response. This is after they voted. They're going to take them down. We having back and forth, and this is what somebody said.
It says, please watch the video right above the overview. You will find his thoughts and take on the Bible.
They talking about Bishop Nathaniel. So all the leaders, all the politicians, they in a group chat. And they talking about Bishop Nathaniel. They say, hey, look at this video, and you'll see his take on the Bible.
Black people and the Jewish people.
Black people and the Jewish people.
He himself is speaking about what the mission of his organization. Let them with eyes hear, and them with eyes see.
So she thinking she thinks she wise.
Right.
She's saying if you understand it, you understand. If you don't, you don't. Okay. At the end of the day, what are you doing to stand on the side of righteousness?
Political work can be dangerously daunting.
Political work can be dangerously daunting. Watch what she gonna tell you. Go ahead.
And when you're seeking approval and funding from people in politics, it becomes political.
That's why we not in politics.
Wow.
You see that? We hear it out of the horse's mouth. When you are in the political field, that's why these leaders have no power. Because when you in politics, all it is about money.
Right.
That's why when you see your pastors telling you to go vote for this person, vote for that person, they don't have no power.
Right.
They are siding on the side of their oppressors. You don't have power. It becomes political. Go ahead.
Changing a community has always been a political move.
No. Political work can be dangerously daunting.
Oh, yes, sir.
And when you are seeking.
Yes, sir. And when you are seeking approval and funding.
And what?
And funding.
And funding.
From people in politics, it becomes political.
It becomes political. Keep going.
Changing a community has always been a political move.
Hold on. Changing a community has always been a political move. Wrong. It's not political to change a community. Christ was changing the people.
Right.
Christ was not part of the Herodians. He was not part of the scribes. He was not part of the Pharisees. He wasn't part of no political party. He was an Israelite. When they saw him, they said, Israelite indeed. They didn't say, oh, yeah, that's a good Democrat. No. Changing the community is not political. But guess what? Black people think it is.
Right.
Because that's all y'all been reduced to. But if you
were not a part of the movement, you would not know it's all politics. Not for nothing, beloved.
Scroll down.
Your organization is the new kid on the block.
So now they trying to take shots.
Being a damn fool.
They say IUIC is new kid on the block. Well, last I checked, every movement that was on the earth, black movements, it lasts about 4 or 5 years. I mean, it is what it is. The civil rights movements was the longest part from about 1950s to 1970s. That's when Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, them got killed. 10, 15 years at the max. Black Panther Party, 5, 6 years.
Right. Cat.
Yeah.
So she's saying that the organization's new kid on the block, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did it take Black Lives Matter's 5 to 10 years to have a big mural painted on the street?
There you go. Wow. That's heavy. That's heavy. And in D.C., they had a whole street.
Right.
Black Lives Matter. They wasn't around even a year.
Right.
The white man created it. But you know what? When the white man is behind it, you can do whatever you want to do.
Right.
Then you can be political, and it's a good thing.
Right.
Because last I remember, Black Lives Matter was all over, and every politician was giving
it was
and behind
political.
it. It was political, but this ain't political. But I want to prove something that what she said. She said, your organization is the new kid on the block. Proving what? That we are the people of the book. Give me that in 1 Corinthians 4 and 9. We are new, so to speak, according to you, us being on the forefront. But we've been here. IUIC IUIC is 23 years old. Been around since 2003. That ain't new. Because if you got a car from 2003, you ain't driving it today. But guess what? This train that we driving in is only getting stronger and faster.
Right.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 9. For I think that God has set forth us, the apostles, last.
Hold on, what has he done?
Set us, the apostles, last.
The apostles were going to be set up last.
Right.
That's why you calling us the new kid on the block.
Right.
Because we coming behind all that nonsense that y'all been seeing.
Right.
We coming behind the NAACP.
Right.
We coming behind SNCC. We coming behind Black Lives Matter. We coming behind the Black Panther Party.
Right.
We coming behind the Civil Rights. We coming behind the Nation of Islam.
Yep.
So we can say with boldness,
Right.
you tried everything else.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
What you got to lose, Negro?
Right.
Because you don't try every other religion, every other movement, every other political party, and none of it has worked. If it was working, why you ain't putting that person up?
Right.
Y'all looking for leaders. That's the crazy thing about this whole. They looking for people to put up because you ain't got none.
Right.
But then when we give you the leaders, you say, nah, we can't have him up. Give me John 3:19 real quick. John 3:19. They asking us for the leader. We giving to them. They say they don't want them. And then we wonder why we in the condition we in.
The hell is this?
The book of John, chapter 3 and verse 19.
Let's go.
And this is the condemnation. That light is come into the world.
That what?
Light is coming to the world.
Light is coming to the world. Read.
And men loved darkness.
And men what?
Loved darkness.
People love darkness. Read.
Rather than light.
Rather than light. Read.
Because their deeds were evil.
You see that?
Right. Yep.
Because their deeds are evil. Because when they watch Bishop video and he talking about the political parties and he's talking about the black church, they like, And you bring out what? That the white man is the devil and he's Esau. Now y'all got a problem with him.
Yep.
Now y'all got a problem because the same man that's funding you is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Hey, Cap, land back over.
That's
real quick.
right.
Hey, go to Isaiah 29:21. To your point, this is the same thing happened when we was on the ship.
Right.
We're in a corner minding our own business, and all of a sudden you read, thou shalt not commit adultery. You heard plates drop in the background. So they watch the video, and they using Bishop as the target, but ultimately they offended at the Bible.
There you go.
That's what offended them, and that's what offended them same Edomites on that ship.
Yep.
Isaiah 29:21.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 21. That make a man an offender for a word.
Right, because she's quoting the scripture talking about if you got eyes and ears to understand.
Right.
He's reading the Bible.
Yep.
What's the problem?
Right.
But you're gonna put an adulterer and a fornicator up there instead. But he's reading the Bible. Whatever video they posted, Bishop stays in the scriptures.
Right.
So something in the scriptures offended you, read.
And lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate.
Wait a second. I thought we supposed to have black leaders correcting the community.
Right.
But you offended at a black leader, the #1 black leader in the world.
Right. The world, Craig.
Not only in Pine Hills, but literally in the world that's correcting our people with the word of God. Read.
That's
and turn aside the just.
And what they do?
Turn aside the just.
Oh, we want to wipe his picture off the wall. For what?
For a thing of naught.
For lies. We want more lies.
Right.
What you said, that the woman they putting up there, she's a
interracial marriage.
She's a misogynist.
Right. Whirly.
A baby mother at that.
Right.
How you gonna put a baby mother up there as a leader of the community?
Damn.
Crazy.
Hey, can I get wet, Cap?
Hold on.
Hey, some more.
Give me Isaiah 28. Isaiah 28, because dealing with these politicians.
Right.
Dealing with these politicians. We tell you, they ain't about nothing. They ain't about nothing. And this is prime example. Bishop is the chief leader of the Israelite movement right now.
That's right.
Of the black community. What other person who else is doing anything for the black community besides us?
Right.
And our bishops. Hey, play that video I posted real quick, IT, the promo that I posted. Play that real quick for me, please.
We'll work with anybody and form coalition with anybody that has revolution on their mind. We might not be back. I might be in jail. I might be anywhere. But when I leave, you can remember I said with the last words on my lips that I am a revolutionary.
Hold on. Pause.
But 100.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Alcindor, small town, Pennsylvania, Hanover, Pennsylvania.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Alcindor?
Yeah, I heard you guys mention interracial marriage, man, and I tell you, that's killing us all.
Right.
I mean, Esau got it on every commercial. You see a coon with an Edomite woman.
Yep.
I mean, that's bad. And my little opinion is, like, even if the subject is something else that you guys are doing, total different subject, and you open up the show on every last outlet in every state in different country. Oh, by the way, interracial marriage is a sin. Now let's go on with the program. Well, I would love to hear it. It just seems like that's the number one thing, just dragging the brothers away. Like they done forgot about all of their history, man. And that's what I just want to mention to y'all. I think that's a big problem in our community. Another thing I want to mention, last Tuesday, you guys mentioned something about having a suggestion if you want the captains to talk about something. I don't know if you remember that. Okay. Well, I had a suggestion on that, something that you brought out maybe a month, 2-3 months ago. Mm-hmm. You had a book that dealt with 3:16. And you had the Edomite book on how they knew what John 3:16 really was.
Right.
You know, now it's just a suggestion. You guys asked for it, so I don't figure I'm out of line.
No, you good. You good.
Right, but that book, wherever you got it from, man, that has some serious information on it about the history of John 3:16.
Right.
So that's the only two things I want to say, you know, and death to the pastors, and God bless us, you know, all of us, and all of the 12 tribes worldwide.
All praise. All praise. Thank you for calling in.
All praise.
Okay.
We all see it.
Hey man, I appreciate our faithful callers. Right. Brother Lou Alcindor call in every week faithfully. Hey, did you get to? Hey, all praise. We appreciate the support. That's all I can say. I'm at
That's right.
I'm at a loss of words. All praise. I really do appreciate that. It takes discipline. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Take discipline to tune in every week. All praises. Play the rest of that promo.
100 years later, the Negro still is not free. We want freedom by any means necessary. We want justice by any means necessary. This is a revolution of God. This time that we're living in, the greatest time on earth, revolution. Spiritual and biblical revolution. All these lives will be shut down in earth.
Love that.
You are now flying.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Only my brother, he's strong in the Lord. His word. His word. His word. His word.
All praise. IT, check the group. Check the group. I sent y'all the video. Download that and play that real quick. Because what I wanted to show real quick was, this is the man you want to take down.
Right.
This is I'm just trying to figure out. I want to show the people so we can look at it objectively, not politically.
Right.
We want to look at it objectively. This is the man you want to remove off the walls from our people, influencing our people, and giving them the vision.
Right.
And also, IT, find the quote from J. Edgar Hoover about black unity is the most dangerous threat to American society. Right. Find that, because we are still living those words today.
Yep.
And we showing y'all proof, living proof that it's still happening today. Go ahead, press play on that.
Execution failed. Insufficient user activity logged.
That's your boy.
Yeah. Z.
The Bible is our power. We must repent and come back to what this Bible says.
Christ says he's only for the lost sheep. We're the lost sheep.
So blacks, Latinos, come on. It's high time we break out of sleep. He allowed us to go into slavery for breaking his commandments.
That's literally how it happens.
Poverty because we broke God's commandments.
Marriage, according to the Most High, is undefiled. It's a beautiful thing. This is something many blacks and Latinos, we have trouble with that word, marriage.
Israel United in Christ took the streets to pick up trash at the religious organization, rented 2 dumpsters to get as much garbage out of neighborhoods that they can manage. These groups.
Wow.
So, this is what...
That's fire.
That's what they don't want black men to see. That is why they scared when they see a picture of Bishop up. They say, no, we can't. Because imagine that that's one man. Imagine if 33 million black men stood up on their feet like that. They don't want that to happen.
Hey, Cap, nope. It is the spirit of Esau to remove imagery.
There you go.
That's why he painted Christ as white.
Yep. There you go.
That is a dangerous image for Esau to see. A black man standing up.
Y'all got that? Y'all got the quote from J. Edgar Hoover? The picture? Come on, IT. Don't drop the ball on me, IT.
Don't drop the ball.
Damn.
Come on.
And that's literally how it happens. You said, brother, click on it?
Right.
I don't care where you at. That's literally how it went down for most of us. You clicked on it and was like, what the hell? Where I been at all my life? What's going on right now?
And even more so now. Because today we got so much content. It's crazy. Pull it up on the screen, IT. Read that.
When FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover was asked, what was the single greatest threat to the USA? He answered, Negro unity.
What did he answer?
Negro unity.
Negro unity.
Right.
That is the greatest threat to American society today. Understand that. And really, it ain't just America. It's the whole world.
Right.
But America, that lets you know that America is Babylon the Great.
Right.
Because when America falls, the whole world falls.
Right.
That's why when they talking about tariffs and everything else, they like, hey, y'all sure y'all want to do that?
Yeah.
Because if they start taxing us, everybody's economy's jacked up because we got the IMF and everything else here. Go ahead.
Everybody.
This guy's children who's still alive right now.
Right.
They're ultimately terrified.
Right.
He said Negro unity.
Right.
He wasn't talking about Hispanics.
There you go.
He wasn't talking.
There you go.
Now, 20, 40 years later, his children are seeing Negroes with Hispanics. The Israelites, you know how terrifying. That's what the Bible says, great fear. That is terrifying that his children, he taught this to his children. And his children are seeing, wait a second, Dad said Negroes. But you got Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Bruh, that's terrifying.
Hey, pull up the next picture that I sent y'all. It's labeled article number 3. It's labeled article number 3. Article number 3. I'm gonna show y'all something. So this is after we responded in the group. This is what a white lady said about the situation. This is what a white lady said. Hi, go ahead, read that.
Yes, sir. Hi. I saw your post in the group chat.
The group chat is where all the politicians and everybody that got their leaders up.
We don't want to bring reproach on blank and blank. Their nonprofit or on hope because it is his building. While I agree 100%.
While I what?
While I agree 100%.
Esau say they agree 100%. You know what that took me back to? You remember when Pilate said, hey, this man ain't do nothing. I wash my hands of this. That's the same thing
But you didn't
today.
step in and stop an innocent man from being murdered.
There you go. Read.
While I agree 100% with what you posted, they took funding.
They did what?
They took funding for this mural.
You see that? They took funding. They took funding. Whoever pays the piper pays the tune. Understand that. Follow the money. All these politicians, if they're taking money from the ADL and APAC and all these other groups, understand they got certain things that they can and can't do.
Damn.
Go ahead.
A political figure as well as a grant from the Orange County Sheriff's Office. So politics is already involved.
You see that? Politics is already involved. So stop coming with the dumb nonsense talking about y'all need to vote.
Right.
No. Voting ties you into what they want you to do.
Exactly.
Read.
Unfortunately, yesterday, some other political figures were suggested, but ultimately, Blank and I said we didn't want any politicians in the mural.
Lies. Scroll down.
We're going with non-political figures who use their voices and platforms to speak out about liberation.
Who else speaks about liberation more than Bishop Nathaniel? I'm trying to figure this out. Go ahead.
Bell Hooks and James Baldwin. Politicians, black or white, are part of this system that is not only ignoring the continued fight for liberation, but intentionally and increasingly trying to silence people who are speaking truth and speaking out against it. There is a lot of tiptoeing around and performative acts by politicians that don't do a thing.
By politicians that don't do a thing, read.
To acknowledge or work to change anything in order to climb their own
You see that?
ladder.
This is coming out of the mouth of a white woman. This is Esau. They know that black politicians ain't worth a damn.
Yep.
Scroll down. It sucks.
It sucks. But don't be discouraged. A lot of awakening is happening. And it will get worse before it gets better.
Read.
But people are ready for real change. It will come.
So Esau understand. They don't get with the change that's coming. But it's coming. The change is here. The change is the Israelites. Now give me Isaiah 28:15.
Yes, sir.
Dealing with these politicians.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Let's go.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
You see that? These politicians have made a covenant with death. They take funding from the white man, and now they are silenced. They don't say a damn thing about anything that can change the community. Read.
And with hell are we at agreement.
What's the hell that they would agreement with? The Democratic Party, the Republican Party, the City Council, all these different things. Read.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
And they think when destruction comes, that they friendly neighborhood white man's going to protect them. Read.
It shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
Hold on, what have they done?
Made lies our refuge.
They make it, they want to believe that there's no race. Racism doesn't exist. We all one people, one nation under God. Lies. Read.
And under falsehood.
And what?
Under falsehood.
What falsehood are they under? Politics. Politics. Read.
Have we hid ourselves?
You see that? These people love to hide themselves under politics. I'm a this, I'm that, I'm city commissioner, vote in the... No!
Titles.
Ain't none of that going to change nothing. Because when true change shows up, when Bishop Nathaniel shows up, and his troops are right there ready to create change, what do you say? I don't know. Y'all real controversial. And, well, do you think Malcolm X was controversial when he was on the earth? Do you think Malcolm X was controversial when he was on the earth? They killed Jesus the Christ, the Messiah.
Bring it out.
You probably took your black behind the church today saying, I love Jesus. But then when you got the men that represent Christ today, you got a problem with them.
You know they go to church because politics.
There you go.
That's where they go to get the masses of the people to follow they plan. Their plots.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Shalom, brother. Calling from Virginia.
VA.
I just wanted to speak on the subject y'all talking about today about Bishop, man.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you, this is my thinking, right? Because I used to be a pastor. And I think it's so much jealousy against Bishop. I've been watching y'all guys I've been watching y'all, man, about 3 years now.
Right.
You know, and I follow y'all hard. And I think they're jealous, man, because there's a bunch of black men that's not bragging about their gear, that's not bragging about their shoes, not bragging about their clothing, but it's black men talking about their families, black men that's caring about their community. And I think it's jealousy, man, because I've watched Bishop in Africa, everywhere he goes, man, and I never heard him speak on anything that didn't come out of the Bible.
Right.
I was talking to a young man yesterday, and I was telling him about you guys. And I said to him, you know, have you read Deuteronomy 28? And he said, yeah, them guys don't. And I said, have you ever? I said, just 1 second, just take them out of the picture.
Right.
Have you read the read the scripture?
Right.
And if you just read the scripture, right, you know, you'll see that they're telling the truth. Take the blinders off and just look at what they're saying. And, you know, he didn't have an answer, man. So I just want to encourage y'all, man, because I'm telling you, man, I like the writing on the wall, and I love LIONZ, man.
All praise.
But y'all guys are off chain, man. And y'all keep it up, man. And don't worry about these fake behind Negroes, man. They ain't got nothing going on, and they can't do what you do. Listen, I'm a pastor, right? And let me share this one thing, and I'm gonna go. When the pastor gets up in the pulpit and he says, listen, we're going to go street witnessing. If he's got a church of 5,000, if he can get 5 people to come out with him,
right?
They don't go, man.
Right.
But they're not thinking about souls the way y'all thinking about souls. They're not thinking about changing the community the way y'all changing the community, man. So y'all keep up the good work, man. I'm that 73-year-old brother, man, that calls you all the time. Man. At least once a month I call you. Y'all keep it up, man, and y'all be encouraged, man.
All praise to the Most High.
Bless y'all, man.
All right.
Bless y'all.
Shalom, shalom. Hey, and see, a lot of y'all don't understand. We got so many people in reserve right now.
Right.
So many, because the brother said he's a pastor. I don't know if he was a pastor, he's still a pastor. But there's a lot of brothers. We had, remember, there was a brother a few weeks ago. He ain't showed back up.
Oh, yeah.
But he was a prominent pastor. He stepped down from his position. There's a lot of people that's watching us, y'all.
Right.
That's why we don't have time to debate. We don't have time to go back and forth with people. Right. We teach the word of God and keep it moving. Understand that. Brothers and sisters are watching. They are encouraged by the word of God. You brothers and sisters that call into the show, they seeing that y'all supporting and y'all diligent. And whether you believe it or not, I saw somebody post the mustard seed. This truth is going to get to a point where you ain't going to be able to deny it.
Right.
And I want to show y'all that illustrated in real life. Now, they took us off the little mural.
Right.
But this week, Captain Zakar sent me a music video from an artist in the world. And I want to show y'all what somebody did. We didn't do it.
Right.
I'm going to show y'all something. Press play on the music video that I posted, y'all, please. With the timestamps. Freddie Bango.
Freddie Bango.
I think that's his name. Fredo Bang. Hold on, let me see something. How many subscribers they say you got? Go back. I want to show the people. Because while they took us off their little funky building,
5 million.
This man got 1.5 million subscribers. All right, go ahead. Press play on this. So I think this is one of his new music videos that he just dropped. Won't Be Lonely, directed by Frankie Fire. We got to hit up Frankie Fire because I got to see. All right, now go to the timestamp at 2:20. So this is a music video. I don't know too much about Fredo Bang.
YN?
Yeah, nah, he seemed like this song was actually better than most songs I heard, so it wasn't too bad, but I just don't want to get striked. Go ahead, press play.
I know life has got you down and that mood got you feeling blue. Even by yourself, looking around, you got shit to lose. Staying up through
Pause. Bring it back. Now, check that out. Now, IUIC didn't paint this. We didn't paint this, y'all. This is what somebody painted on their own accord. They painted the bishop, Israel United in Christ. Yeah, they got the chariot. So guess what? This change is going to come whether you want it to or not. You ain't nothing. Give me that. Say you can do nothing against the truth. And leave that up on the screen for the people. And that's seen by 1.5 million people. So understand that, y'all. This movement is a beautiful thing. You can try to dip and dodge this however much you want. It only pushes the truth further. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir. 2 Corinthians 13 and 8.
13 and 8. Yeah, my bad. Y'all know what I want.
For we can do nothing. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth.
You can do nothing against the truth. Nothing against the truth. Read.
But for the truth.
But what?
But for the truth.
You see that? So while they try to block us on one side, we got people in the world putting our stuff up.
That's right.
On bigger platforms than we can put ourselves on.
Right.
So all praise to the Most High for that. Hey, give a shout out to Fredo Bang. Freddie, I forgot what Freddie Fires. Because the editor know what he's doing. The editor know what he's doing. So all praise to them. And look, like we was just speaking about, you see the contrasting images. You got Black Lives Matter on one side, and then you got the truth on the other side.
That's
so
right.
all praise to the Most High. It look like the same artist because it's the same type artwork. So that's fine. That's fine.
So that means their objective was to ride through the hood and find imagery that would empower their people.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
What they found was Bishop right there. Next to the oppression on the left and the right.
Just like the politicians, they know to go to the church to find those that are asleep and just gonna go with whatever the hell the politicians is trying to push.
Right. I'm glad you brought up the church. You know what's crazy, Cap? Because y'all know we teach over here in Orlando.
Right.
How many countless times have we had the police called on us and they come to us and be like, hey, man, could you teach around the corner?
Right.
Could you come down to North Lane? Could you? When have you ever seen them say a Christian pastor to go out there and do that?
Nope.
When have you ever even seen a Christian pastor out there fixing that?
They ain't out there.
Never.
Ain't out that out.
So, and the crazy thing, too, the Muriel over there in Orlando, it's funny they want to put up Fred Hampton when they murdered him.
There you go. There you go.
So you want to put up the black man that your people murdered and then want to talk about some politics.
Right.
When he was controversial, but his controversy was that he loved his people and fought against oppression.
There you go.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Hey, can I get one?
Yeah,
hey, go to 2 Maccabees 14:37 because what Officer said is absolutely right. Remember, what's it, COINTELPRO, where they wanted to prevent the rise of a black Messiah.
Right.
Yep.
So it goes back into the same thing we read in John 11, where it says, all men may believe on him. They know just by putting that image, it's going to plant a seed. And you're going to look at, wait, who is that right there? Might do a little research. It's like the promo. And you're going, oh, dang, what is this about? That's what they in fear of, right? But read that.
2 Maccabees 14:37.
We're going to show you that the men that we are speaking about, Bishop Nathaniel, we're reading about the same spirits that our forefathers had. Read that.
Now was there accused unto Nicanor one Razis.
Razis, go ahead.
One of the elders of Jerusalem.
Right, and that's one of the elders of Jerusalem. Bishop Nathaniel is an elder. Bishop Yausab, elder. Bishop Kanai, an elder of Israel. Read on.
A lover of his countrymen.
He's a what?
Lover of his countrymen.
He's a lover of his countrymen. How do we know that? Because of the endeavors that he's been doing time and time again for his people. Read on.
And a man of very good report.
A man of what?
Very good report.
He's blameless. And we can see that time and time again by the fruits, right? Go ahead, read on.
Who for his kindness was called a father of the Jews.
A father of the Jews. That's why we went and treat them as fathers. We give them double honors.
That's right.
Due to the work that they do for the nation. Read on.
For in the former times, when they mingled not themselves with the Gentiles,
read on.
He had been accused of Judaism.
Because what are they showing the post? They said, oh, yeah, look at what he's teaching. If you really research, look at the message that they're spreading.
Controversial.
They didn't mingle themselves with the people. That's why they said that this thing is going to be controversial. When we look into what this man stands for, he's not for what we actually for. He's not for all races of people. He's actually for his nation. He actually mentioned on that screenshot, it says, look at what he's saying about the Jewish people.
Jewish people,
They know that if they say anything about the Jewish people, they're going to get shut down. That's why they say he's controversial. But finish it off.
And did boldly jeopard his body.
He did what?
Jeopard his body.
You can't tell me without a shadow of a doubt that Bishop Nathaniel is not jeoparding his body. Right. Going to different countries all over the world. These are the great men that we seeing on the earth today. Read on.
His body and life with all vehemency for the religion of the Jews.
That's the men that we speaking about right now. These are the leaders that we follow that stand in the name of Christ. All praise to the Most High.
Hey, I got another. John 11. You said it. We got to read it. John 11:47. Got to bring it out. Got to bring this out because understand, like y'all all said, the power of imagery.
Right.
This is just a painting, y'all.
Right.
This is just he ain't speaking one word on the picture. But he's speaking a million words. What they say, a picture is a thousand words, right?
A picture worth 1,000 words.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. When they see that purple and gold, everybody on the earth, you can say the hell you want to say. You know who the hell that is. You know the purple and gold when you see it. You may call us Black Hebrew Israelites. You may call us the Israelites. You may call us the purple whatever. But you know what that message is. You know what that. You know we coming with the Bible. You know we coming with Jesus Black, and you know we coming for our own people. Read that.
The book of John, chapter 11, verse 47. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a
then
council.
gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council. That's what we was just reading y'all messages out of. We was just reading you the messages out of the conversations that are being had behind closed doors. Read.
And said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles.
That's what they said. When they typed him in, they said, look up at the video. Watch and see what he do. He in Madagascar. He in Africa. He in Europe. He in America. He in Canada. He in South Central North America. Read.
If we let him thus alone,
they said, if we put this nigga up on the wall,
all men will believe on him.
Have everybody following these purple niggas. We can't have that happen. Not here in Orlando. We got to sell Disney World tickets. We got to keep the magic going. People got to come in for tourism. So understand, we under the same persecution that Christ went through.
That's right.
If your pastor ain't going, give me the scripture where it says, woe unto them when all men speak good of you. Bishop went over it like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Luke 6.
Find it. Was it Luke 6 and 26?
6:16 or something like that.
Yeah, let's find it real quick. Luke 6 and 22. Yep, Luke 6 and 20. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Blessed are you when they shall hate you. Nope, that ain't it.
All men speak well of you.
All men speak well of you. That's the one I want. Let's find it. But read that Luke 6 and 22 real quick.
Yes, sir.
While we find
6:26.
All right, read that.
Luke 6:26?
Yep.
Yes, sir. The book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 26.
Read.
Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you.
You see that? The Bible says, woe unto you when all men speak well of you. Read.
For so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Hold on. So did what?
Their fathers to the false prophets.
Now you tell, like I told y'all earlier, if we was to put up Philip Anthony Mitchell, they wouldn't say a word.
Pam?
Creflo Dollar, they wouldn't say a word. Michael Todd, they wouldn't say a word. Any of these guys, they would not say a word. But you put the true men of God up, everybody got something to say. That's why we say, get out the way.
Hey,
South got something to say.
That's heavy what you saying about they upset, right?
Yep.
How the hell is he doing all of this and he didn't come to us for financing? How the hell is he traveling all over the world doing more work than we did? And he come to us for help. How is they doing more work in our city than we are when we get funds from the government?
There you go.
Bro, she had like 3 or 4 different excuses. It was garbage.
Making up everything. Everything under the sun. So, pull up. I think I labeled it article or video number.
Did you want that?
Yes, I wanted to pull that up first. Pull up the thing I said download, y'all. The thing you Zell posted. Pull that up first and then get video number. Yep. Get video number 9, 10, and 11 ready. So this is what politics is. Press play on that. Y'all see that? That's politics. So, politics, they extend their hand like they're trying to help you. But they know exactly in what condition you in. They know exactly where you at, and they just keep feeding you along. If any of y'all, that's why if y'all around me, y'all see, whenever we run into politicians or people on the street, and they like, oh yeah, we want to sit down, we want to talk, I keep it moving. Because I don't buy that. Y'all know where we at. You know what we teach. We ain't hard to find. 99% of these people out here, that's what they do right there. Pull it back up. Pull it back up. Pull it back up.
Oh, they just want a photo op with you to make it look like.
There you go. That's what they do right there. Yep. That's politicians. That is politicians every 4 years or every 2 years when they got to get reelected. They extend out their hand. What do you need? What do you want? They might even give you $100, $200 to do this. Give you a $2,000 grant for your little charity or whatever. But they ain't trying to create no real change. Like they said, we want people that's not controversial and not political.
Cap, we really some dumb people. A couple years ago, when COVID happened, Biden gave y'all a holiday, and Trump took it away just like that.
There you go.
Everything that you've been given is a privilege to calm you down. Meanwhile, our people was getting murdered. They took it all away. And black people ain't doing nothing about it.
Nothing. Play video number 9, please.
Black people fit into the political spectrum right now? Or should they at all? Well, politics as defined by the geographical and influential spheres of this country is irrelevant to black people. And
it's irrelevant to black people.
The vote has been used as a tool of oppression.
Voting is a tool of oppression.
Camus raises a very good point when he says, what better way to enslave a man than give him the vote and call him free? See, it does not profit black people or poor people anything to have the vote and not be able to select the candidates who they want to choose. Now, how can you choose between Lyndon Johnson, Nixon, Agnew?
So that's like, who are you choosing between Joe Biden and Donald Trump? Yeah, exactly. He gonna say that because you're not choosing your real leaders. Right. They give you leaders to choose from. Right. Go ahead, Prince, please.
Wallace and Humphrey. There is no choice. Evil is evil. There's nothing in between that. Right. There was some lesser candidates. Dick Gregory running for office. Eldridge Cleaver. I think the vote can only be used as a tool of organization. We can only use the vote to organize our people. Now, to really believe that we can put someone in office and that these people would be responsive to our needs.
Listen good to what you're about to say.
Politically naive. Because even if one of the black candidates who ran for office was to take the office of president.
Pause. Even if you put a black person in office, watch what he say.
Yeah, right. Black people must be prepared to fight against that person.
You got to fight against that person.
See, the system mandates the action of the individual. The individual does not determine how this country will function.
Pause.
This country works off the...
So type in the word system, please. Let's see what the definition of the word system is. What he's saying is one person don't change nothing. All these people are our figureheads. You don't change the system. A system, in my definition, has a desired outcome. Let's see what it says. A system.
The definition of system. Yep. A set of things working together as part of a mechanism or an interconnecting network.
You see that? It's an interconnecting network. So just because you put a black face in there, the system still is connected. Right. Go ahead, set of principles.
Set of principles or procedures according to which something is done. An organized framework or method.
Scroll down. I want to see. Give me another. Yeah, here we go. Let's see some other ones. Group related hardware. Okay, yeah, read that.
The prevailing political or social order, especially when regarded as oppressive and intransigent.
Read the similar.
Similar. The establishment.
The establishment.
The powers that be.
And the powers that be. It also got the authorities, the ruling class. So you're not going to change the system. One person does not change the system. All right, go out of that. Go back to the video.
Military-industrial complex, which means that it's profitable to wage war. And unless you devise another plan, another scheme to sustain, to boost this economy, then it's going to be necessary to wage war. Whether, a black individual is in office or a white individual is in office. Well, we're talking about a complete a change in system.
You see that? A complete change in system. And that complete change ain't coming till the Messiah returns.
Basically, this kingdom has to be destroyed by Christ in order for us to get our kingdom.
There you go. Go ahead, press play on this video.
Remember, Trump got less votes this year than he did in 2020.
Yeah.
And so you got less people that turned out. And now so many people are checked out. So we had this conversation a lot, right?
Yeah.
And there was a study that we saw last year that I was doing. I would do this work nationally. The targeting, the identification, like how folks feel about stuff, like where they sit in certain issues, all of that kind of stuff, particularly with the African-American and black community specifically. And we know that over 70% of African-Americans don't feel like they have a political home.
Pause.
All right.
He said over 70% of black people don't feel like they have a political home. What does that mean? You know it ain't changing nothing. Right. You know that, but you keep going. Well, give me that Prisoners of Hope. We are Prisoners of Hope. Let me get it. It's in Zechariah, I think. Prisoners of Hope. I think it's Zechariah 9 and 12.
9 and 12,
yep.
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Zechariah chapter 9, verse 12. Turn you to the stronghold.
Do what?
Turn you to the stronghold.
Bible says you must turn to the stronghold. Read.
Ye prisoners of hope.
Ye what?
Prisoners of hope.
Ye prisoners of hope. That's why I brought this out a while ago. It said it was a book I read, and it talks about black politicians. It says black politicians don't run on the same things that white politicians run on. White politicians run on, we're going to establish businesses. We're going to give schools this. We're going to open up something for this, something for this. They stand on actual things that they're going to do. Infrastructure. Right. You know what black politicians say? Hope. Believe.
Yeah, that's
change. All we do is sell emotion. Because at the end of the day, all a politician is somebody that levies funds to their community. They get government funding. That's literally all it is.
They're a lobbyist.
They're lobbyists. A politician is not a hope or self-right. No. They create money for that area and they distribute the money in different places. That's why in mindset you think, okay, what's wrong with politics? Well, when you understand the system, it just feeds their people. It doesn't feed your people. Correct. That's why our neighborhoods look bad. That's why our streets need paving. Right. That's why our water is bad. Because they don't put the money where they're supposed to go. Our leaders are greedy dogs. Give me that in Isaiah 56. It's the same thing they do in America, the same thing they do in Africa. Right. That's why they hate Tory right now. Because he's actually taking care of the people.
Right. That's why you can have a mural of black leaders.
Right.
And Esau got his hand in there.
Yep. There you go. What, like, nobody should give a damn what the white man say.
Right.
Hey, Cap, what's heavy about what you said about the what black politicians teach or what they push is hope. I'm looking at Barack Obama's quotes. And anybody know who was around that time, all of them was about hope, a change that we could dream for. Everything, it was just about hope, like you said.
But when you look at the younger ones, the city councilmen, they all stand on the same thing. Change, hope, belief. Like, what is that? No, what are you going to do? Are you going to get $20 million allocated for schools?
Right.
Hope.
Are you going to get the streets fixed?
But we saw that because remember when Obama was in office, we saw some of the murder rates of our people on live TV go up. And he didn't speak nothing on it.
Nope, didn't say a word. Y'all got that in Isaiah 56?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
Hold on, his what?
His watchmen are blind.
These pastors are blind. They don't see nothing. Read.
They are all ignorant.
They are all ignorant. Read.
They are all dumb dogs.
They are all dumb dogs. Your politicians, your pastors, your leaders that they appoint for you. Read.
They cannot bark.
They what?
They cannot bark.
They can't bark. The white woman stood up more than your own black city council. Read.
Sleeping. Lying down, loving to slumber.
Read.
Yea, they are greedy dogs.
Hold on, what are they?
Greedy dogs.
This is what God is telling you about your leaders that you have today. Right. Whether political or not, Christian or not, Muslim or not, they are greedy dogs. Read.
Which can never have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
Read.
They all look to their own way.
What do they do?
They all look to their own way.
Pull back up that last video. I mean, not video. The last picture of the screenshot that I had and what that lady said. It's exactly what the Bible said, word for word. She said they only worry about themselves. Right there where it says climb their own ladder. It says there is a lot of tiptoeing. Read that part at the bottom.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of tiptoeing.
There is a lot of, there's a lot of tiptoeing around and performative acts by politicians that don't do a thing to acknowledge or work to change anything.
They greedy dogs that don't speak nothing, read.
In order to climb their own ladder.
Hold on, what do they do?
Climb their own ladder.
They only worry about themselves. The Bible says they look to their own quarter for their own gain. The Bible is a true book. And y'all out here talking about why y'all reading out the Bible, the white man book. This ain't a white man book. This Bible deal with real issues today.
That's right.
This day, the Bible's speaking about your leaders.
Right.
Now, show me that in the Quran. Shut the hell up. Now, go back to that scripture and finish that.
Yes, sir.
It says they look every man to his own way.
Yes, sir. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain, from his quarter.
You see that? From his quarter. These politicians are only worried about themselves. They will not put up a man that stands up for their own people. Because if they do anything controversial, they don't want to deal with that. But guess what? That's fine. We're going to build it ourselves like we've been doing for the last 23 years. So we don't give a damn what you want to do. We gonna do what God says and stand on that. Understand it? So,
hey, Cap, that remind me of that. What's the name of the movie? Baby, something baby.
Trick baby.
Trick baby.
Yep.
Trick baby.
Yep.
How they select certain individuals because of they know the type of spirit that they have on them. If you got a covetous spirit, you could be swayed. The reason why you will see, and you see two different things, right? You got certain leaders, like obviously Haziel mentioned earlier. If they can't be swayed, then guess what? They got to take them out of the way. Just like Kat mentioned about Ibrahim Traore, right? They know he can't be swayed. So they trying to get him out of the way. The different examples of the leaders that Bishop been going over in the classes. But if you have a covetous spirit, guess what? All you got to do is put them on the payroll. And whatever we want you to do, you going to do it. You going to make it happen for us.
Hey, get 1 Timothy 6 and 9. They got that. A lot of these politicians got covetous spirits. Like Kat brought out, they greedy dogs.
Right.
The Bible warned us about y'all. Read that.
1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation.
Those politicians, they make like $200,000, $300,000 a year. They fall into diverse temptations. Read.
And a snare. And into many foolish, hurtful lusts.
Into many foolish things. You mean you'll get paid $200,000 to destroy a whole community. You see that the people are suffering. You see that they need leaders, but you willing to take a paycheck and say, to hell with the way my people feel right now.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Shalom. Brother Robinson from New York.
Hey, what's going on, Brother Robinson?
Good. I'm calling to talk about what Captain is talking about these politicians.
Yes, sir.
You know, because even like here in New York, you know, we have black politicians.
Turn your TV down. Turn your TV down.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because remember, we had David Dinkins, which was one of the first
black mayors.
Mayors in New York. He never did anything.
Facts.
Then we have this idiot here in New York. He isn't doing anything. All they think about is themselves. They don't do anything. Just like you were saying, they don't do anything for their people. You know, and they rub elbows with Esau, and they think that they're way up there now.
Right.
But then Esau comes back and kicks them in the butt.
Yep.
And then they realize, oh man, I should have done something for my people, but they cannot.
Yep.
You know, because Esau has their arms around their neck.
Yep.
But they don't see it like that.
No,
they don't see it like that. And they're really not looking out for us. They'll rather look out for the Chinese community, because Mayor Adams, he passed a law for anything that happens to a Chinese person in New York, it's going to be a federal crime. You're going to jail. You could even say, I don't like them, and you going to jail. Anything like that. But do we have that? We do not have that protection. We do not.
Nope.
We do not. You can't say nothing bad about Amalek, not even in the street. You'll go to jail. You'll go right to jail.
Yep. Great point.
You know, but they could call us the N-word, all of that, all day, and you call the cops. Freedom of speech.
Yep. Damn. It's crazy. Crazy.
No, it is freedom of speech. But you guys continue doing what you're doing, and like you said, ain't no one doing what Bishop is doing.
Right.
Nobody.
That's right.
Nobody. And like I told my brother that's a bishop or apostle, whatever you want to call himself, I said, Bishop Nathaniel is my bishop. That's it.
All praise.
You know, so shalom, brothers. Most High Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless, bro. Most High
You gonna skip real quick? Go to Ephesians chapter 6, just to back up the brother's point, like what Kat been bringing out. You cannot try to integrate yourself into the system that has been set up. America, Esau set up this system flawless for his people to prosper. So in order, like the brother said in the other video, in order to combat it, you got to go to war, right? Read that real quick. Ephesians 6, I think it's verse 12.
Yes, sir. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Right, because our war is not a carnal war. It's a spiritual war for the souls of our people. You got Bishop Nathaniel that's reaching millions and billions of black and Hispanic men across the world that y'all claim that we had a lot of statistics, we locked up in prison houses, and he's offering solutions for them to be better fathers, better husbands, not being criminals, to fix their own communities. Right. You would think the Edomites that's scared, that's clutching, Miss Anna's clutching a purse, to be happy like, okay, these niggas ain't on the block selling dope. They're actually fixing the community, right? Read.
But against principalities.
But we wrestle against who?
Principalities.
Read.
Against powers.
Against powers, against the system. So to Cap point, anytime you see our brothers and sisters that's in the system talking about they're bringing real change, no, you're not.
Right.
Because you cannot be in it and supporting it.
There you go.
And you fighting against it.
That's
impossible.
Yep.
It's impossible. They would never allow you in.
There you go.
Newsflash, black man. You're not low. You gotta literally be against everything they stand for. Prime, and I gotta go back to the mural again.
Yep.
Prime case in point. We put up two influential leaders in our community.
Right.
They want to put up Fred Hampton, who they murdered.
Yep. Yep. That's the mindset they want you to have. Yeah. Rise up if you want, and you'll be put to death.
Right.
That's what they want.
Yep.
That's what they want. Hey, so go to the next video, IT. Yep. This is for you dummies that say race don't matter.
I've gotten a lot of comments on my videos recently saying, why do black people make everything about race? Because I talk about race a lot. But this is not a comment unique to me. A lot of people get it all the time. One reason why comments like that bother me so much is that black people did not even invent race. We are constantly subjugated by race and have to experience the negative impacts of the creation of race. Yet somehow it's always our fault that it comes up. I feel like that TikTok sound right now that's like, let me hold your hand when I say this. But truly, let me hold your hand when I say this. Everything is about race. I think about this especially with like non-POC's obsession with labeling people. Pisses me off. I remember in high school, back in the olden ages, when you would get your room number for testing, they would hang up big lists of all the students in the lunchrooms. And for no reason at all, it would have the students' names, like their email or something, the room number that they had to go to, and their race. That's just one example of the institution itself labeling everything by race. I cannot even begin to explain to you how much of my experiences throughout this world are guided by race and racism because of a system that was built by these people. So if I could say anything to another black person going through something like this right now, where people are gaslighting you to say that not everything is about race, I'm here to tell you, yes it is. And don't feel bad for talking about it, because you didn't invent it, but you are constantly oppressed by it.
Right.
Feel free to complain. I've gotten a lot of comments.
So what she brought out was, yeah, right. They created it, so to speak. And now when you bring it up, now you got a problem.
Right.
It's crazy. Even though they ain't created, we can bring that out. But when somebody says race or color doesn't matter, colorblind, pull up that article I just posted. I just want to read the headline. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
and show you the hypocrisy of black people and white people that say color don't matter.
Right.
Pull it up on the screen, y'all. Read that.
Marvel's White Black Panther reveal in Marvel Knights. The world to come sparks fan outrage.
Hold on, what does this spark?
Outrage.
So black people, let me show y'all how low we are as a people. Black people get more upset about a fake superhero than they do the Messiah, Jesus the Christ, being painted as the wrong color.
Damn.
That is how low we have become as a people. We stand up for Black Panther before we stand up for the Black Christ.
The hell is
that? Is how low we have been delegated and relegated to here in America. Understand that.
Wow.
Understand that. Hey, now go out of that. Go out of that and click on that picture that Officer Thigh just posted.
Hey, Cap, you know how we know that's true? Because remember, the Ebony magazine, when they put Black Christ on it, they almost put them out of business.
There you go.
Black people.
Almost put them out of business.
Crazy.
Come on, y'all. There's a picture he just posted about colonialism. Yep. Go ahead, read that.
When you are praised by the colonists, it means that you are bad for your people.
You see that? Dang. When you are praised by the colonists, you are bad for your people. Read.
When they say you are bad, it means that you are good for your people.
Damn.
The day they say, I'm good, that means I betrayed you.
Damn. That's heavy. That is some heavy stuff right there. All praise to the Most High. Woo!
A lot of people done got cut.
Yeah.
A thing too, Bishop mentioned, because Bishop's class yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
He showed, the long video, if we have it, I don't want to throw him off, but the long video of us in the streets, right? A long clip. It has a photo of showing all the brothers in the streets, and we taking over the whole block.
Right.
And Bishop Yawasat made a statement about how if we wasn't doing what we was doing, talking about the leaders, Bishop and the deacons, right, the captains, if they wasn't doing what they was doing, most of them brothers was be filling the prisons, right? So I was reading this article, and it was mentioning how the politicians, they actually profit off the prison system. It's a 35 million. It's a $3 billion a year business. That's how much money they bringing in. Damn. So it goes back into what we was talking about earlier. By what Bishop is teaching, right? Yep. Bishop and the men under him is teaching. That's actually taking profit away from them. You know what I'm saying? And this is just one example of it. Yep. Just from what we teaching and changing men's lives, men and women's lives. We're actually taking the money away from them, and that's one of the things that they fear as well.
Yep. Officer, what nation in the scriptures told Israel stop sinning? None.
Never.
What nation is telling Israel stop sinning?
Right.
None.
Exactly.
Because it's power.
It's big business. It's money. It's big business.
Hey, officer, that clip that you just brought up, Christ said the same thing. Get John 15 and 18. If the people say, if politicians in the world say they like me,
right,
that mean I hate you.
Right.
Yep.
But if they say he bad for the community, he bad for business, he too political, that mean I'm good for the people.
Right.
Read that.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Christ was hated by the world. Why? Because he stood for something.
Right.
He stood for the people. He stood for righteousness. Read.
If ye were of the world, the world would love his own.
Right. If you was taking money from the politicians, everything would be good. Read.
But because you are not of the world.
We are not of this world.
That's right.
We ain't here on vacation. We not even supposed to be here. Read.
But I have chosen you out of the world.
Read.
Therefore the world hateth you.
Because we are chosen of the Lord. So understand, by pushing this gospel, yes, we going to be hated by the world.
Right.
But give all praises to the Most High because Christ went through the same thing.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? I had a whole show outside of this. We ain't even touched one.
This got to get brought out. We're at war. We're at war, Cap. This got to get brought out.
You know what's funny? I was sitting in the house all day trying to put together a show. I'm just looking for stuff, and then I saw there was stuff there, Mikey. I said, "Oh yeah, we gonna have this." I said, "We gonna be able to use the whole day on this." But I do go out of this. It was one more. I think I had one more video dealing with politics that I wanted to play. Oh no, it was all of them. That was all of them. All right, so go to the first video. We'll end on that. We'll end on this topic anyway about the court case dealing with the Sabbath video. Yep, that one. I had posted this.
This video's funny.
Keep the Sabbath.
Part of keeping the Sabbath holy is not working on the Sabbath.
All right, pause.
That is.
So I'm going to paint the picture for y'all. This is in Texas, Oklahoma.
Texas.
In Texas, they voted to have the 10 Commandments in the classrooms. So obviously Esau, y'all know they hate the Bible. They try to front like they like the Bible.
Aesthetics.
Right. Yes.
That's
but so Esau exposes the hypocrisy behind them trying to put the 10 Commandments up. Go ahead.
That is, yeah.
What day is the Jewish Sabbath?
It is on Saturday.
And what day is it today?
It is Saturday. Here we are.
The Christian Sabbath is what day?
Sunday, in honor of the day that Jesus rose from the dead.
And we're scheduled to give this bill a final vote on what day of the week?
It's ironic, isn't it?
Would you be willing to postpone your bill so that we're not breaking the 10 Commandments by working on the Jewish or Christian Sabbath?
I love that you said that because
you're saying that you'd rather tell people to follow the 10 Commandments than follow it yourself?
I would have rather have had this bill passed the other day when it was time.
We as a legislature are about to force every teacher in the state to post the 10 Commandments in their classrooms.
If
Do
they are
members
donated.
of the Texas legislature follow the 10 Commandments?
So again, this bill is about honoring our historical, educational, and judicial heritage.
Pause.
With the
what? Yes. Esau, for some reason, they think they God's people.
Wow.
They think that. Give me that in Psalms 50. And this is why God said this. This is why God said this about these people. They talking about they honoring hold on, historical. Stop it. Y'all not the Jews. This is what the 10 Commandments is not given to all people.
Right.
The 10 Commandments, all the laws, was only given to the Israelites.
Right.
And that's why this place, Babylon, is the land of confusion.
Right.
They got y'all thinking when they say one nation under God, oh my God, it's just confusion.
Yeah. Right.
And that's why they got to keep telling us that we Gentiles.
Right.
Go ahead, read that for me, please. Psalm 50, 16.
Yes, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, God saith.
Hold on, what the Bible say?
But unto the wicked.
The wicked is the lady that you looking at. Esau, the so-called white man European. Read.
God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
What do you have to do to be putting up the 10 Commandments in all of this wicked land? Read.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
You see that? God said, what the hell are you doing trying to push the Bible? You don't know about nothing about the Bible. Read.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
Hold on, what did they do?
Hatest instruction.
How we know they hate instruction? Like the white man is showing the hypocrisy. He's like, ain't today Saturday?
Right.
And you trying to make us keep the Sabbath? Ain't we breaking the Sabbath?
They done invented a whole nother Sabbath.
Right. Go ahead.
And casteth my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him.
Read.
And thou hast been partaker with adulterers.
And been partaker with adulterers. Bishop Yawasab always said this. If the white man wanted true justice, he gonna have to arrest himself first and foremost.
Right.
All the blood, every church that's on this land is on top of the blood of 100 million, 77 million Native Americans that was slaughtered. And then you throw the blood of all the so-called Africans slaughtered on top of that during slavery.
Right.
And then you set up a church and you try to set up a constitution and deem yourself godly? Unbelievable. Go ahead, go back to the video.
With the displaying of the 10 Commandments.
The 9th commandment is thou shalt not bear false witness. Are you aware of any legislators who have lied about anything?
Pause. Psalm 58:3. But he cut himself too.
Yeah.
This your people.
Right. Yep.
That's why I said.
Oh no, well he a demon. He just showing her like, what's wrong with you, Becky?
Right. Like we can't do this.
Right.
We are liars. We don't keep the Sabbath.
Exactly.
This is not for us.
Right.
Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
Doing what?
Speaking lies.
What do they do?
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies. So he 100% correct. He like, hey, Sabbath, y'all not keeping it.
Right.
Thou should not bear false witness.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't keeping that either. Go ahead, press play.
Look at his face.
That is,
wow. She can't
you know, there might be one coming up in a minute. If you keep talking, we'll see.
The 7th commandment is thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yes.
Everybody back.
Do you think that members of the legislature should focus more on trying to follow?
You see this? This is why everybody hates the laws of God. And like you said, you hear the voices in the back. Because they know all of them do all that stuff. These people are lawless as hell.
Gonna learn today.
They're adulterers. They stealers. They don't keep the Sabbath day. They don't keep no commandments. And the white man got all the power in the world to do all that here. He issued the laws. The same way they make Christmas, everything shut down, they could do that every Saturday if they want. The proof is it don't have to be Christmas. It's COVID. The proof is COVID. During COVID, they shut down the whole world.
You got locked up for trying to come together.
That's the power that the white man got because he has the institutions to enforce that type of policy if he wanted to. Because immediately during COVID, it looked like Christmas outside for 6 months.
For real.
That's what it looked like. They shut everything down immediately. So this is some heavy stuff. Go ahead, press play.
Follow the 10 commandments rather than telling others to follow them?
Maybe they didn't have them post.
I am, you know, it is incumbent on all of us to follow God's law.
What is the...
You see this? Hey, bruh, is some funny stuff.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Cap, this is comical.
Yep.
Because it's like they know the commandments.
Yep.
They know what the scriptures say, but yet they won't keep nothing.
Right.
But yet, how you try to use the Bible to justify what you got going on, and then show it's just comical because, like you were saying, they both the damn devil.
Yep.
It's laughing how they use. It's comical how they use in the Bible.
But this is Christianity in a nutshell. This is the apologetics in a nutshell.
Yes.
This is your black Christian pastor, my brother Lou Alcindor. This is it in a nutshell. It's Christianity right here.
Hey, can we
go ahead.
get
Hey,
Psalms?
And
My
before,
bad,
go ahead. You gonna bring out the scriptures. Tell them the scriptures. Tell them the scriptures.
Psalms 10 verse 3.
I just want to make a point.
Yes, sir.
Notice she said it's incumbent for us to keep God's
Right.
laws. So hold on now.
You know it.
This is crazy to me because pastors that read the Bible,
Right. Right.
that stand in front of their congregations, they're swearing you up and down not to keep the law.
You're right.
Right.
So I'm confused. But go ahead.
It's a hypocritical nation.
Yep.
Hypocritical nation. Hey, read that, please,
Yes, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 3.
You're going to verse 4.
Yes, sir. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous.
Take the call. Take the call.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Sure. My name is Yasser Israel. I'm calling from Riverdale, from the Atlanta camp.
All praise. What's going on? What's your question or comment?
Okay, here's my comment. What I learned in this truth, I've been here since about 3.5 years. What I learned in this truth is you can't talk to people a long time when you're trying to just show them, to IUIC. So I've narrowed it down to two things to ask them. Do you know how often the 11 tribes are ordered to give tithes and offerings to the Levites? They said no. So I tell them, if you look it up in the scripture, it's every 3 to 7 years. So I said, now, do you know how is your pastor teach you what it means to obey Exodus 20 and 8? That remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. No, I don't know what it means to keep it holy. So you've been giving tithes and offerings for 30, 40 years, and you haven't had a pastor explain to you what it means to keep it holy. Okay, you cannot cook, you cannot work, and you cannot buy and sell. So when you get up in the morning to go to church, that's sin number one on Sunday. Number two, you get up in the morning, you cook breakfast. Okay, that's sin number 3. All right, you leave your house, you go to the gas station, and you buy gasoline. Okay, then you go to church to hear a song and dance sermon, and then the pastor got people in the cafeteria cooking dinner to sell you a dinner, or you leaving the church and going to work. So if your pastor's not teaching the principles of the commandments and got you blindly, you're paying him to show you how to go to hell.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Nah,
yes,
you're
sir.
100% correct. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate that insight.
Shalom, Most High Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless. Go ahead.
Yeah, just jump to verse 4. This
Yes,
is the
sir.
point.
Psalms 10 and verse 4.
Yes, sir.
The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God.
Right, because you hear the questions that he asking her through her pride. She didn't even answer none of the questions that he asked.
Yup, not one.
Not one question. Read on.
God is not in all his thoughts.
God ain't in none of their thoughts. So no matter how much they try to, we gonna make this a Christian nation again.
It is incumbent.
Yes, incumbent. What they say?
For us to keep the law.
Yeah, no. For in God we trust. Right? They got on the dollar. The Lord says God is not in none of their thoughts.
That's
right?
heavy.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's a heavy precept.
Crazy.
That's a heavy precept. And it always, my favorite scripture to prove that is Wisdom of Solomon, where it says cognition can't be changed.
Right.
They're not gonna keep it. That malice is bred in them. So from there, go to the next video about the Sabbath. So the question is, do we got to keep the Sabbath? Do we got to keep the Sabbath? Because they obviously think we need to keep it. He showed you when it was. No, the white lady thinking, and the other dude was being, he was picking fun at her because he knew too, but he ain't keeping it either.
Right.
But everybody knows inherently, you got to keep it. Go ahead.
I have no problem with any of that stuff. It's all permitted but not required, in my opinion. Where the line gets crossed into heresy is when this legalist side, this Torah.
Wow. Whenever you hear whenever you hear legalism, you speaking to a demon. This guy is a demon. Go ahead.
When they begin preaching and requiring that of all the people around them and labeling me a sinner or you a sinner, because you worked on a Saturday or because you had a ham sandwich and now you're a sinner and you don't love God. 1 Corinthians 9 is the passage where Paul says, hey, when I'm with people under the law, I act as one under the law, even though I'm not under the law. When I'm with people that aren't under the law, well, then I don't keep the law. I'm paraphrasing.
Pause.
And he says,
This is how low Esau understanding is when it comes to the Bible. They think, and that's how you know that there's different distinctions of the law.
Right.
Hey, can you type that in on Google? Just a simple Google search.
Better. You realize what he started with? He said, "My opinion."
Yep.
He
heard that
know
too, right?
what it said.
Yep. Type in distinctions of Torah law.
The rest was fluff.
Distinctions of biblical law, distinctions of Bible law, and see what pops up. Because it can't be talking about all laws, right?
Right.
Yep, there you go, right there.
Wow.
There you go. And this ain't all of them, but this gives you an idea that they know there's a distinction. Read that, please.
Distinctions of Bible law. The Bible makes a distinction between different types of law.
Hold on. So there's different types of law? You dumb Christians that think every time you see law, it's talking about all the law. You're a dummy.
Right.
When he says we're not under the law, you trying to tell me Paul is saying you can murder?
He's
you
saying,
can kill?
Cap, I can put on the Pooh Shiesty, go in his house.
Right.
And,
kill him.
Yeah. And I mean,
y'all are
it's optional if I should go to jail or not.
Right. Go ahead.
The Bible makes a distinction between different types of law, primarily focusing on the Old Testament's legal framework.
Read.
These distinctions are often summarized as moral, ceremonial, and civil laws.
It's missing dietary and sacrificial. Right. Yeah. Those are the two it's missing. Why don't they put dietary? Because they know dietary law. What? Why? And sacrificial, because then it would make sense. Everything else would make sense.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
With the moral law being considered universally applicable, the ceremonial law is as having a specific historical context, and the civil law as addressing social order within a particular culture.
Hold on, so you mean to tell me having civil law of not stealing, that only goes on in a specific culture? Right. Go ahead.
Additionally, the concept of law versus gospel is significant, highlighting the difference between God's demands and God's provision for salvation.
You see that? So now they're saying there's a difference between God's demand and provision. They make up all this. No. Right. It's very simple. We ain't got time. It's 8:59. Give me Romans 3:31 real quick.
Yeah. Sir.
We were going to go through all of them. Lord's will, we'll do this next week. But
gotcha.
We got to deal with this. Go ahead, read that.
Romans chapter 3, verse 31.
You have to keep the law, y'all. Read.
That's right.
Do we then make void the law through faith?
Do we make void the law that now we have Jesus the Christ? Read.
God forbid.
Read.
Yea, we establish the law.
We establish the laws of God. Hey, so it's 9 o'clock, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Yep. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to IT. Thank you to Soldier Baruch, Officer Yuri, Officer Abel, Soldier Jehoiada, Brother Jariah, who else? Ehud, all the MOV, Zakai. Thank y'all for setting up. Thank you to the sisters. Thank you. Shout out to the bishops, the deacons, the captains, the officers, the soldiers. Your mother was there when you left. You're right. Shout out to everybody. Hey, most importantly, shout out to you, the viewers. Without y'all, we couldn't do it.
That's right.
Make sure you donate to the Booster Club right there. The Booster Club. Donate to the Booster Club. Y'all see all the works that we are doing. And we thank you. Hey, and don't forget to call in to that city council and tell them to put the bishop back up on the wall.
That's
With that,
right.
we say shalom.
Shalom.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.